What's going on, everybody? My name is Bobby, and I'm just another reactor here on YouTube. And today I'm going to be reacting to Metallica's Nothing Else Matters, and this is an Acapella cover by a group called VoicePlay. And this one is featuring somebody named J.None. I've never heard of VoicePlay. This was recommended to me on one of my previous reactions. I believe it was the Florianson reaction that I just released. They recommended that I react to this. I don't know, like I said, who VoicePlay is or J.None, but like I like to do with my reactions when I'm reacting to a song and a band that I do know, in this case Metallica, I like to give a little bit of history of me with that band and the song. In the case of Metallica, I started listening to them when their latest album was Ride the Lightning. Master of Puppets wasn't even out yet. And I saw them on the Ride the Lightning tour at a small place here in San Antonio, Texas, because they weren't even that big yet. I was a real big fan of that album, Ride the Lightning. It was the first album by Metallica that I bought, and I bought it just because I thought the cover looked cool. I didn't even know who they were. And then I bought Kill 'Em All. I was going to say Hit the Lights. I bought Kill 'Em All after that. That was really good as well. And Master of Puppets came out later. That was really good. And then they, the sad tragedy with Cliff Burton happened, and they got Jason Newsted from Flotsam and Jetsam, and they released an EP at first called the 598 EP, which was pretty much all covers, and that was really good. And then And Justice for All came out, and I saw them on that tour too. That was a good album, but that's when they started to get to the point, like I didn't like it and Justice for All as much as I did Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets, though I still thought it was a really good album. But then after that, I just didn't get much into their albums anymore, not as much as those previous ones, especially like Load and Reload. Now the Black Album was a good album, had some good songs, but I still wasn't a huge fan of it. But in my opinion, Nothing Else Matters was the best song on that album, because that is really an awesome song. To me, it kind of stands out in that album, and that's just my opinion. Don't kill me. So when this person recommended that I react to this, I really like acapella vocals. Groups like Pentatonics, do some really cool stuff. So I was real curious, because this is a really cool song, and to hear it done a cappella, I'm wondering if some of the vocalists are going to be doing the instrumentation parts. I don't know. And just this J.None person, I'm not sure if I'm going to know who that is in the video, if they'll point out who this person is. I don't know if it's a male or a female. So anyway, I'm just going to get to the reaction. Without further ado, this is my reaction to Metallica, Nothing Else Matters, a cappella cover by VoicePlay featuring J.None. There's the instrumentation. Some low bass.
So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say, ooh, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. Oh, oh, and nothing else matters. Oh, never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know.
No matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart.
That's unique.
Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters.
Never care for what they do. Never care for what they know. This way.
Life is ours, we live it our way.
All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. And nothing else. Trust I see and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they say. They never care for what they say. Never cared for games they play. Never cared for what they do, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they know. But I know. Nothing else. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters.
that was VoicePlay featuring J.None with their Acapella cover of Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. And I just want to say first that the setting looked really cool. The lights and the kind of beams of light that were coming from each corner, and just the way they were sitting there, that just looked really cool. The song itself, the cover, was pretty terribly amazing. Did I scare you there? Yeah, that was really good, really badass. And I noticed there was like some percussive playing there, and I noticed the guy on the right was doing some of that with his mouth. And I don't know if in the studio, because it sounded like there was more than what he was doing. So I don't know if he did all the parts in the studio and they were just overdubbed, and he just did some of them in this video, mouthing out some of them. But however it was done, I don't know if there was any actual percussion instruments being played in the studio, but it sounded really good. And then the violin solo sounded great. Don't know if you could call it true acapella if they throw in an instrument there, but it was acapella enough for me. But yeah, that was really kick-ass, a really great cover of a really cool song. Yeah, and that's about all I can say. That I'm going to react to some more of them. I noticed that there was another video of theirs. As the video was ending, there was a thumbnail that they do a cover of Dream On by Aerosmith, so I'm probably going to react to that soon because I really like that song as well. So anyway, that's going to do it for this reaction. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if y'all want to support my channel, there's some links down in the description, but donations to my channel are not necessary, but they are greatly appreciated. Thank y'all for watching my reaction to Nothing Else Matters by Metallica, the acapella cover by VoicePlay featuring J.None.